Hello, I'm Marie with Raising a Reader. You may recognize us from our red bags. We are a national nonprofit that helps families develop, practice, and maintain home-based literacy habits. And today, I'm very excited to be reading one of the books from our fabulous fall family packs, Habitats of the World. Thank you to the publisher, Treasure Bay, for giving us permission to do this read aloud. This is a fantastic bilingual book, but I will just be reading the English version, so look for the Spanish on our YouTube channel as well. So let's begin. Habitats of the World by Sindy McKay. We live on an amazing planet called Earth. It is the only planet in our solar system that has liquid water and oxygen to breathe. So far, it is the only planet we know of where life is possible. This is a map of Earth. There is life on land and in the water. Earth has a huge variety of environments where animals can live. The place where an animal lives is called its habitat. A habitat provides the right water, food, and shelter for its native wildlife. Some habitats are cold. Some are hot. Some habitats have a lot of water. Some do not. The largest habitat on Earth is the ocean. The salty water of Earth's 5 oceans covers almost 3/4 of the planet. Just like on land, under the water are volcanoes, mountains, valleys, and plains. Many different kinds of sea animals live in this huge habitat. Some animals in the ocean are big, some are not. A lot are fish, but some are not. Coral reefs provide a habitat near the shore where the water is shallow and warm. These reefs sustain over 1,000 types of colorful fish, as well as dolphins, turtles, sharks, and rays. There are many different kinds of coral, and they are all living organisms that can grow and change. Corals may look like plants, but they are animals. Look at the different types of coral. We've got a turtle, some fish, some sharks. Ocean water is salty. The rest of the water on Earth is called freshwater. Lakes are one kind of freshwater habitat. Many plants and animals, as well as many people, depend on the salt-free water of lakes to live. Some animals live in the lake. Some animals live on the banks. There are some river otters hanging out on the banks. Rivers provide another kind of freshwater habitat. Some animals live in or near the river, while others only go there to drink and cool themselves. Bears get fish from the river. Lions drink from the river. Wetlands, such as swamps and marshes and bogs, are habitats where shallow water covers the soil for a good part of the year. It is home to a variety of fish, reptiles, amphibians, mammals, insects, and birds. Some wetland birds eat fish. Some wetland birds eat bugs. Some wetland birds eat fish and bugs. Swamps have many trees growing in and around them. A mangrove swamp is especially rich in its variety of life. Mangrove trees have enormous roots that provide shelter for fish, birds, turtles, lizards, manatees, and alligators. There are a lot of bugs and frogs in a swamp. The frogs eat the bugs. Oh, look at that frog and its long tongue getting the bug. The polar regions are the coldest places on Earth. Brr. Much of the water is frozen in ice sheets and glaciers. Animals here have a thick layer of fat to keep them warm, like the polar bears and the seals. There are no plants on the ice, so that lots of the animals here eat fish, like the penguins. The desert is a harsh habitat where it is very hot and there is very little water. The animals that live in the desert all need water to live. When they find water, venomous Gila monsters drink as much as they can and store the water in their bladders to help them survive long, dry periods in the desert. Camels store water in their bloodstream. Camels do not store water in their humps. The hump has a lot of fat. The fat is a way for camels to store food. High mountain ranges are found all around the world. Native plants and animals must tolerate lower oxygen levels and extreme changes in temperature. The animals also must be good climbers. Goats, deer, and llamas have hooves especially designed for climbing. These goats have 2 big toes. Under the toes are soft pads. The pads help them to grip rocks. While some animals live on mountains, others live inside them. Mountain caves provide a perfect habitat for many amphibians, spiders, insects, and some types of fish. Mammals such as raccoons and bears may use caves to sleep in, or for shelter in harsh weather. Caves make good home for bats. They like to sleep in caves. Look at all the bats sleeping upside down. Deciduous forests are especially beautiful in the fall before the trees lose their leaves. Some animals, such as deer and elk, live in this habitat all year long. Other animals, such as birds and butterflies, migrate to warmer climates when the weather turns cold. Bears stay in the forest and hibernate. Bears do not eat or drink when they hibernate. They wake up in the spring. A coniferous forest contains mostly evergreen trees such as pine and fir. In this habitat, the winters are long and the summers are cool. Large predators such as bears, lynx, and wolves can be found here. Many plant eaters also make this their home. Deer, elk, and moose eat the plants in the forest. The plants are on land and in the water. Tropical rainforests sustain more than half of all species of plants and animals on Earth. Rainforests contain 4 layers of habitat: emergent, canopy, understory, and floor. The emergent layer gets the most sun. Living here are monkeys, birds, butterflies, lizards, and bugs. Lots of animals live in the canopy layer. Birds, monkeys, and lizards are just some of them. The understory layer is the area beneath the leaves of the trees. It is made up of vines and other dense vegetation. Here you will find more birds, butterflies, snakes, and frogs. Beneath the understory is the forest floor. The forest floor gets little sun. Here you will see tigers, gorillas, and elephants. Tigers, gorillas, and elephants. Grasslands provide a completely different habitat for animals with open areas of grass and other low-growing plants. There are few trees or places to hide, so speed is important for the animals here. The grasslands of North America are called prairies. Skunks and prairie dogs live here. Prairie dogs are not dogs, but they do bark. African grasslands are called savannas. Elephants, rhinos, and giraffes munch on the trees and grasses here. Lions, cheetahs, and hyenas are some of the predators on the savanna. The predators prey on herds of animals, including giraffes and zebras. Animals on the savanna run a lot. Lions are fast, but zebras run faster. Life thrives in the different habitats on our planet. Unfortunately, many of these habitats are in danger. Pollution and cutting down forests can harm or destroy habitats. When this happens, it is hard for animals to adapt and survive. Some animals will adapt, but some will not. See the bear getting into the trash? The beauty and diversity of the plants and animals on Earth are truly remarkable. It is our responsibility to preserve and protect this wondrous planet for future generations. It is up to all of us to take care of the Earth. The end. All right. Thank you so much for taking a trip around the world with me and visiting the different habitats. Again, look for this title in our Fabulous Fall Family Packs. And look for other Read Alouds as well on our YouTube channel. And visit our website, raisingareader.org, for more information. Thank you.